This is the kind of wave you'd expect to see in a movie. But the largest waves in Earth's history were actually much stranger. If you were to turn back the clock 66 million years, you'd see all sorts of creatures going about their lives. That is, until one very specific, seemingly ordinary day marked the beginning of the end for 75% of the species that ruled the planet. This prehistoric apocalypse was sealed by an asteroid hurtling toward Earth, without warning or prophecy. For some, the first sign was nothing more than a flash in the sky. Every part of the planet experienced that moment differently. But tearing through the atmosphere at 20 times the speed of a bullet, it was only a matter of seconds before the terror began. The impact released energy equivalent to billions of Hiroshima atomic bombs, incinerating everything nearby and transferring part of that energy into the ocean, triggering the largest tsunamis life on Earth had ever witnessed. To truly grasp the magnitude of this event, consider what happened on the other side of the planet. Within minutes, the impact would first be felt as a tremor. Later, the sky would begin to glow as ejected debris rained back down from the upper atmosphere. And many hours after the impact, even after traveling a staggering 12,000 kilometers across the ocean, 20-meter-high tsunamis were still crashing into these and other regions across the globe. Now think about this. If waves reached 20 meters on the far side of the planet, how enormous were they closer to the impact? In the region we now know as the Brazos River in Texas, the rocks have preserved part of that story. Scientists estimate that 100-meter waves surged several kilometers inland, swallowing entire regions. These were not clean, beautiful waves. They were dark, chaotic, and filled with debris. Across the Gulf of Mexico, the waves rose to more than 200 meters. And even before the water arrived, shock waves and the intense thermal pulse from the impact had already destroyed much of the surrounding life and vegetation. But closer to the impact zone, the unthinkable happened. Waves more than 1,000 meters high, likely the largest of the past 100 million years, tore across the region. They reshaped the seafloor and the shores of the Gulf. Entire coastlines and forests were devastated and temporarily submerged. The scars left by that single day were so deep that even now, millions of years later, we still have concrete evidence of what happened. A memory that, until recently, existed only as a story carved deep into the planet, is now shared by another species walking across its surface, including you. Want to suggest new video topics for the channel? Let us know in the comments or over on our X account. We always read them all. Thanks for the support.